loves, how are you? I am currently going to have lunch with a friend, and I figured that I would do a little vlog while I was out. What I think my plan is going to be is to go have lunch and go get my ear pierced. I don't know yet. If the video title says something about a piercing, then that means that I got it done. If it doesn't, then obviously it's getting put off. But I've been wanting to get it done, and I feel like today is a good day. They're no longer making you make an appointment like they were over the summer. So I can just do a walk-in, so that gives a little bit more flexibility. But I'm not 100% yet. I'm going to kind of see, like, how long am I at lunch, and do I feel like going? We'll see. Yeah, today it is so nice outside. It's 63 degrees. I spent a good chunk of time outside with Mr. Axel, and we were outside for probably about, 30 or 40 minutes. Just because it feels so good out, and I know that this isn't, I know this isn't going to last. So I want to make sure that he gets some time outside. Obviously, it's been really nice because for the longest time they haven't let us back to the office. That is changing in the next couple of weeks. We're going to go back to alternating weeks like we were before, but it's been so nice to have my gas last so long. Like, I haven't filled up my gas in probably like 3 weeks or something, just because when I'm home, I obviously don't have anywhere to go. I'm going to try and work from home a little bit. I'm going to see kind of what I can make happen on that front. I think I might be able to get a work at home day at least once a week, and that would help break up the week, and I would like it. So we'll see if that happens. Oh, I wanted to talk about this Ava Majury story. I've gotten a lot of questions about it and asking, did I see it? What do I think about it? Man, what a crazy story. Obviously, a lot of people are taking the side of, well, first of all, if you guys don't know about Ava Majuri, right now she's 15. When all this was happening, she was like 13, 14. And she ended up having a follower become obsessed with her. It was an 18-year-old guy, and they ended up, like, with the permission of her parents, there were a couple of photos that were sold to him in exchange for money via Venmo, which, first of all, that's not okay. That's not normal. I mean, I don't know in what world parents would be okay with their teenage daughter selling pictures to someone who is clearly obsessed with her. But what ended up happening was he was actually from Maryland. She had moved from Jersey to Florida, and once they were residing in Florida, there was a lot that unfolded. He ended up, finding out where she lives, because let's be honest, if you're not careful, it's very, very easy to figure out where someone lives, especially if they own their home. That's something that a lot of people don't think about. If you own your home, someone can probably find out where you live in less than 10 seconds. So he decided to take his obsessed ass down to Florida. What ended up happening was he got to her house. He tried to use a shotgun that he had, and it didn't work. He left the premises after being chased by her dad, came back to the premises, and her father, who is a retired police officer, shot the guy, killed him, and he was not charged for anything because of the Florida Stand Your Ground law. So now we have a obsessed fan who lost his life and a family who, luckily, their daughter is safe and unharmed by all of this, but instead of using this as a holy shit, this guy was obsessed, and even though this isn't the norm for someone to become obsessed and drive to someone's house, it did happen, and it, in fact, unfolded, and at the end of the day, someone's life was lost. They didn't use it as that opportunity, and she is back on TikTok. So the fact that all of this happened and this girl is back on TikTok now, these events unfolded summer of 2021, so call it 7 months ago. Evidently, her parents are just taking the stance of, we're still going to support our daughter in wanting to build a presence online and earn money through social media, because she was earning money on TikTok before all this happened, and they want to allow her to continue on that path. Man, I cannot. I'm really trying to walk the line more intentionally with not telling people how to parent their kids, but some of this stuff is just common sense to me. And in this situation, I don't think that them allowing her back on TikTok is putting her best interest as a priority. I personally don't understand how you can have something like that happen, and let's just say, because I'm sure that anyone with a little bit of logic would have looked at the opposite side of this. Let's just say that that guy, instead of his weapon messing up, let's just say that it didn't. And let's say that he shot down their front door and entered their residence and did harm to Ava. I just don't understand how they can think of the opposite side and say, yeah, we're okay, we're still gonna support her desires to be famous on social media and make this a living. First of all, she's way too young to even worry about making money. Like, the girl's now 15. Why are you even worried about her making money and being able to earn an income from social media? What should be a priority is making sure that she's protected. The thing that I also think about is copycat situations. So the next time, it could be someone else who is deranged and wants to pick up where the other guy left off. So now it's someone new who becomes obsessed and finds out where they live now. They did move, so they're living in a different house. But again, it's not very hard to figure out where she lives. Someone who really wants to figure it out, I'm sure they could. Without being too direct, because I don't want it to come off as just a bitchy opinion. Her parents are absolutely responsible for, I think that they have responsibility in what happened the first time, and they're absolutely responsible for anything that happens in the future. There's just no reason for something so scary and so direct to happen, and then immediately turn around and let her back on social media. I definitely understand the stance of they want to support her. They want to, you know, as a parent, you want to help your kids succeed in whatever it is that they want to do. But if whatever it is that they want to do has put them in within inches of their life being taken, and it's something so simple as to take her off social media, to me that would be a pretty simple decision. Do I think that they'll use it as a lesson? Yeah, I do, but I still think that they have a huge role to play in what's going on with her. It's just so scary. Oh, they're selling Girl Scout cookies. I just can't. I can't with the Girl Scout cookies anymore. They're so expensive. And let's be really honest. People are going to hate me for this opinion, but Girl Scout cookies are not that good. Just my probably very unpopular opinion, but I don't think that Girl Scout cookies are worth the price, and I don't think they're worth the hassle that you have to go through. So anyway, yeah, super scary what happened with Ava. I hope that nothing else happens with her, that's for sure. Should she have been on TikTok anyway? No, probably not. But at the same time, like, you can't just tell every parent that, like, their kid's not, you know, no parent's going to agree with that. But, oh man, really scary stuff. So anyway, I'm going to get to lunch and I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Hey guys, I'm back. So I had a really nice little lunch. That was fun. I ended up getting a chicken avocado wrap with, it came with sweet potatoes. Ugh. But whatever. I saved half the wrap, so maybe my boyfriend will eat it. And I got a candle from Anthro because they sent me an email because one of the candles that I bought back in like October ended up having a recall. So I got 30% off of my new candle that I bought, and they were actually giving refunds, but I'm like, I already burned through that candle. Like, I burn candles, you know, as I buy them. So I don't have the candle, I don't have the packaging, but they still give me 30% off. So I bought, it's called Lagoon, and it's by Capri Blue. What I am going to do is go home and give Axel some time outside because it's so nice out. And then I'm going to go and get my ear piercing. So that is what's on the agenda. But yeah, continuing what I was saying earlier with Ava. I guess the thing that I look at is looking at this situation from a realistic point of view. What is the best solution for this to not happen? Is it for your kids to just not be allowed on social media at all? I don't really know if that's a realistic thing for every single parent to follow that set of guidelines. Unfortunately, I think that history will repeat itself, and with social media being such a normal part of our lives, you know, there are people out there that will become sickly obsessed. There will be people out there who take things too far and will do whatever it takes to make themselves feel closer to this influencer or this TikToker or this YouTuber or whoever. Because there are people out there that have mental health issues, and there are people out there that are not aware of their own mental health issues, and they're building these parasocial relationships even though they're in denial. So I don't know what the perfect solution is, because I don't think it's as easy as just saying every parent needs to not allow their kids to be on social media, because I just don't think that's feasible. I don't think that that's a rule that people are going to abide by. Now, something that could happen is the social media platforms could step up and say, we're not going to allow kids to have presence online anymore. Because if they did that, then that's something that the parents cannot give a rebuttal against, because it's in the terms of use, in the terms of service, under that platform. So anyway, guys, I'm going to make my way home and do a couple things, including taking care of Mr. Axel, give him some extra time outside, and then I will check in with you guys when I'm on my way to get my ear pierced. So I'll see you in just a sec. I feel like I've been in the car more today than I have been in the last month. You know what is really wild to me? When I see people driving so stupid. Like, you see these people doing all this wild boy shit with, like not stopping at stop signs, running red lights, doing all this, and you see them do this, and you pass them, or they pass you, and they have a kid in the back seat. I do not understand that for the life of me. I'm not saying that, you should drive like a jerk when you don't have kids, but you would think that with kids in the car, you would go above and beyond to make sure that you're not driving like a jackass. So I'm a little undecided on what I'm going to get done today. And on the way back, or on the way home, I actually need to stop by Target and get one of those like travel pillows. They have these, you can buy them online. They market them as piercing pillows, but all that it is a pillow that has like a hole in the middle of it. And I figured I could get one of those like neck pillows, and it would kind of do the same thing. I could use it upside down and finagle it so that I'm not laying on my ear. Because there for a while I would just sleep on my back. But I hate sleeping on my back. I'm just not comfortable sleeping on my back. I hate it. But I ended up uploading 2 videos today because I had 2 short videos. So I figured I would just upload them both today. I will have a reaction. I'm going to film it. I'll probably end up filming it tonight, so that will be up soon. It's a reaction to Brittany Dawn's Q&A with her piece of work husband. She put up a TikTok, I think it was yesterday, might have been the day before yesterday, and it was saying like all the things that she's against as a Christian or something. I forget what she titled it, but it listed these things. Maybe I'll try to find it and play it for you guys, but if you follow my Instagram, you already saw it. But the reasoning with this girl is so out of control. I really just don't understand. Like, you want to sit there and say that you're against all of these things, but you're okay with scamming people, marrying a racist police officer that is no longer even a cop because he was so bad. and you're cool with murdering your dog instead of taking him to get help or get proper afterlife care. I think with some of these people, with influencers, it's like they get to a point where they have so little self-awareness, they can't even see the flawed logic that they operate under. I'm not kidding you, because a lot of these people, I think that they're intelligent. Not all of them, some. I think that they're intelligent, but it's like the little intelligence that they have diminishes as their following increases. Because some of this stuff, it's just like, I've never in my life seen anything so stupid. I'm looking forward to hearing about what you guys think of this Ava Majury situation, because that's the thing, like, we can all say, well, she should have never been on TikTok, but she was. So aside from her parents, the only thing that can put a stop to her being online is by the actual platforms coming up with different rules. And I think it is a simple thing to say, you know, well, I wouldn't allow my child to be on social media, but it is hard to say what you would do until you're put in that position. And that's why I try to hold back when I say, well, I would never do this. Like, I don't think I would, but who knows? Like, who knows what would really happen, like, once you're actually put in that position. And then I think the other thing is, okay, well, you tell your kid they're not allowed to be on social media, but they have a phone for safety. So do you check their phone to make sure that they're not, or they haven't downloaded TikTok or Instagram without your knowledge? I know that there's certain, like, security measures that can be put in place. Are you going to be the person that checks their phone, you know, every day to make sure that they're not on these apps? It's just difficult to say, you know. But that's the thing, that the Ava Majuri situation is really, I don't, it's not a normal situation. Do I think that there are people that build these parasocial relationships and they become overly obsessed? Absolutely. But for someone to drive from where they live to a completely different state to show up at someone's house to do harm to them, that's not an everyday scenario. There are not a ton of people that would actually do that. Now, maybe some people will say I'm wrong for thinking like that, but you have to think, for someone to do that, they have to be okay with jeopardizing their own freedom, because they're obviously going to pay for what they're trying to do. You have to be pretty low to just say, F it. I'm so obsessed with this influencer, I'm going to drive to their house and do harm. I'm going there to hurt them. I'm going there to, you know, try to kidnap them, or whatever they're trying to do. And in my personal opinion, I just don't think that that is an everyday scenario. So I'm glad that it didn't turn out differently, where he could have definitely hurt Ava. That would have been really scary. I am surprised, though, that her parents are so okay with her just being back online so quickly. We're not even talking about a year later. That, to me, is alarming. And even if you put some security measures in place, it's not perfect. It's not going to be a perfect situation where you can guard her from everyone. And like I said, I worry about the copycat people that are deranged, because there are a few, even though there's not many. And there are a lot of people now that know who she is that didn't even know who she was before. They had no clue. Like, I had never heard of her because I don't follow kids on TikTok, you know. But with her name being in the news and all over the place now, it also has more eyes on her than there were previously. But anyway, guys, I'm going to continue to make my way to the piercing place, and I will check in with you either right before or right after my appointment. So I'll see you in just a sec. All right, guys, I'm back. So my piercing is done, and I'm happy about it. So I am just about done. My whole plan the whole time was to work on my left ear and then do just a little bit on my right ear. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my damn sweater. So the last thing that I'm going to do on my right ear is probably a flat like I have on this side, and then I'll be all done. I just hate, I've always hated needles. I don't like giving blood. I don't like getting shots. I can do tattoos all day, but either way. Well, it was nice to do a day-long vlog. I was pretty much vlogging all day, off and on. So anyway, guys, as you can see, it is getting dark, so I'm going to make my way to Target, and I will check in with you guys at the end, which will most likely be from my kitchen. So I will see you in just a couple minutes. Hey guys, I'm back. So I'm going to show you what I got at Target really quick. I got the pillow. So the idea is, and I'm glad this was the last one that they had, but you know, you can lay and not have to worry about messing up your ear. And then they had all the Easter candy out, so I was really bad and I bought some. I got the blow pops, Easter, some of the Nerds. These are really good. I've had them before. And then Skittles has jelly beans too, so I got those. And oh, and I got this body wash to try, Wildlands. This is the Harry's body wash. It smells good. So if you guys see it, it was on like one of the end caps. But yeah, that's all that I got. So I need to give Axel some dinner, and you guys can see my little piercing there. It's pretty sore, I have to say. It hurt. It hurt pretty bad. So I know you're hungry. So let me give Axel some dinner and finish up my evening. So either way, for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.